Welcome to Crotoni Entertainment. I'm Chris, and today I'm joined by...
Hi, I'm Colin.
Colin, welcome to the channel, man. We're doing a Star Wars Legion battle report tonight. If you're watching this the day it released, today is Wednesday. Wednesday is normally the day we put out the Crotoni Not a Podcast. Life became a thing and got in the way, and I did not have time to finish putting that together, but I did have a chance to get an impromptu Star Wars Legion game. It is a bit of a mess tonight. We are missing some of the cards. I don't know where I put them, so the table's a little bit of a mess, but we're getting a game in, and that's what matters, right, Colin?
Yep.
So tonight, Colin is playing...
Imperials.
And I'll be playing the clones, and we'll be playing an 800-point battle. So let's come back and we'll go to the list. All right, we're taking a look at Colin's Imperial army, which is going to be 800 points of Empire. Colin, why don't we start from left to right? What do you got here?
First, we got one group of speeder bikes.
Any upgrades?
No upgrades on them.
Okay, we got over here.
We got a squad of stormtroopers with the DLT-19 and the extra trooper.
Okay, and over to the middle here.
That's another squad of stormtroopers with the DLT-19.
And the extra trooper?
No extra trooper.
No extra trooper. And over here?
That's another squad of stormtroopers, DLT-19, and extra trooper.
And extra trooper, and then another squad of speeder bikes.
Yep.
And any upgrades?
No upgrades on the speeder bikes.
So we got a scout strike team. What do we got there?
Scout strike team. Well, actually, regular scout troopers with duck and cover and recon intel.
Okay. Back here?
Unit of death troopers with the DLT-19 trooper, the E11D upgrade, and offensive push.
Okay. And in the back here, we got Vader and Veers. What do we need to know about them?
We've got General Veers, who's carrying the electronic binoculars.
Okay.
And Vader is Operative Vader with Force Choke, Force Reflexes, and Tenacity.
And we went with the Commander Vader model, but that's okay. It's Operative Vader tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll come back with the clones. All right, we've got our Grand Army of the Republic here as well. 800 points, led by none other than General Kenobi. I'm going to run over the upgrades real quick, but I'm dumb. My camera is also the source where I have my army list, so if I miss one of these and it comes up during the game, I'm not cheating, I'm just stupid. So starting over here on my left, we have an ARC Trooper strike team with Echo. You'll see here Echo is represented by a custom crosshair model for the Bad Batch here. We've got 3 squads of clones with Z6 here. No extra trooper. We've got the Clone Soka squad with their 332nd markings on their faces here. We've got Green Squad, and we've got Purple Squadrons around their base, so we'll know who's who. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got Vigilance, Tenacity, Force Reflexes, and Force Push. We have a squad of ARC Troopers as represented by the Bad Batch, as you can see here. And today, Hunter is going to be representing 5s. So we're using 5s rules for Hunter. The rest are just regular ARC Troopers. And we have a TX-130 Saber tank, which is going to be equipped with the twin laser turret, mostly because I ran out of points and couldn't fit the beam cannon in. The veteran clone pilot, and something else. I think it's a link targeting array. We'll find out when I open up my list. So we'll come back with just a second in the battlefield, and we'll pull up the mission, and we'll go from there. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick our mission real quick before we do the battlefield. This is an impromptu game. Colin is the blue player, so normally we would use his deck, but we didn't really plan it that way tonight. Legion just kind of came up, so we just grabbed a stack of the cards that I have in my possession here and just made a deck. So this may not be beneficial to either of us. We're going to find out in a moment. So it looks like on the objectives, we've got key position, breakthrough, and intercept the transmissions. We've got battle lines, advanced position, and disarray for the deployment types. Rapid reinforcements, clear conditions, and limited visibility for the battlefield conditions. Colin, did you need a minute to read these over before we start flipping?
I've read them over.
Okay, you read them over? Okay, do you want to flip anything?
Yep, and that's rapid reinforcements.
Oh, you're killing rapid reinforcements. You're a bad person. I like rapid reinforcements, and now it's dead to me. So why don't we go ahead and let's get rid of... Ooh, this is actually a tough decision. Key positions is... Let's get rid of key positions just because there's a lot of writing on that card, and we're trying to make an impromptu battle report.
I'm going to actually pass on my next one.
You're going to pass. You like breakthrough, you like battle lines, and you like clear conditions. Let's go ahead and flip... No, you know what? That was your second one, right? Your second one, so you're passing on your second. I'm going to go ahead and flip battle lines and make us play advanced positions, which is probably not advantageous to me. It's probably a bad move, but it's not really helpful to you either. So it's going to be tough on both of us to get this breakthrough. So we'll come back with the battlefield. All right, and we've got our battlefield set up here. We're fighting on this lava planet here. This was all set up by Bree off camera. Obviously, all the rock formations are going to be hard cover. Treat them as height 1, hard cover. Impassable for pretty much anybody who can't go over height 1. We'll treat this parked A-wing over here as light cover shooting through it because we assume it's tall enough off the ground that you could shoot through its support struts. We'll say difficult terrain to go on or through it, and then just otherwise just doesn't block line of sight, because again, we assume it's tall enough you can see through the support struts. We usually play this as difficult terrain with cover if you're in the crater, but no cover if you're not in the crater. Is that good for you, Colin?
That's good for me.
All right, that's how we'll play. So we'll go ahead and deploy. We'll come back with the full deployment. We're going to try to make this a relatively quick game, so we're probably not going to film every single move here, guys. We'll try to film as many dice rolls as possible. We'll be right back. And we're back with the battlefield set up here. I placed fairly aggressively all my clone squads plus Kenobi right up there without cover because, reasons. My tank right behind them to support them. The Bad Batch deployed where the tank was originally, before the tank was down, and moved up behind these rocks. Echo and his ARC Trooper buddy over here. Well, I guess Crosshair and his ARC Trooper buddy over here, hiding behind that A-Wing. With the Imperial line, we've got some Scout Troopers in advanced position. Colin's throwing things. Our 3 squads of Stormtroopers, General Veers, Death Troopers, cowardly Anakin Skywalker hiding behind a rock in the middle of the battlefield because he did reveal your command card. What was the command card again? Whatever command card it is that lets him place an infiltrate.
Darkness descends.
Darkness descends. And then 2 units of speeder bikes over in this corner. So the battlefield is set. We're going to go ahead and pick our command cards for turn 1. We do have something going on with the command cards for Colin. We couldn't find all my Operative Vader command cards today. So he's got some General Kenobi cards in there. And if he flips those, they're just going to be the respective 1, 2, and 3 pip cards he doesn't have in his deck. So we're going to pick our command cards, and we'll start the first turn. All right, we've got our first 1 command card. Since Colin is blue player, we're going to have him flip his command card first, which obviously we know it's Darkness Descends. So it's a 3 pip. He's going to be placing, I think it's just an order for Vader, right?
Yep, it's an order for Vader and 2 surge tokens.
And 2 surge tokens. I'll be playing air support, which is going to be an order to either Kenobi or a heavy support unit. So obviously Colin's going to place his orders on Vader. And I'm going to actually go ahead and place my orders on... It's actually a good question because the heavy support unit's right behind it there. I think the Saber Tank's fairly safe in this opening turn. So we're going to place it on the Saber Tank. We're not going to place it on Kenobi. Yes, we are. We're going to place it on Kenobi. All right, Kenobi it is. We'll be right back. All right, and as we start turn 1 here, I'm going to warn Colin that, I'm going to be as precise with my measurements as I can today, but I'm operating a camera, so give me a little bit of wiggle room here.
All right.
I'm actually going to start us off aggressively. I'm going to start us off with General Kenobi. So we're going to go ahead and go there. He's going to go ahead and take a speed 2 move, which will let him jump up to here, since you can move through infantry in this game. That'll be his first action. For his second action, he's going to take a dodge token, and then he's going to use his force reflexes for another dodge token and recover it with Master of the Force. So a nice defensive position to start our game with. So Colin, what's your first activation?
I'm going to go to the stack.
So the stack, what do we got?
Got a core unit.
Core unit.
Let's go with this unit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not done with Kenobi yet. I played air support. I'm sorry. I get to attack with Kenobi now. See, I'm not great at this game, guys. So we got air support. So at the end, Kenobi has a range 4 to infinite gun. 1 red, 2 black, beam 2, immune to deflect. It is not immune to cover or anything. I could drop it over here on these speeder bikes that are going to give me conniptions. We got our gamer juice in the corner. Or I could drop it over on those Stormtroopers and General Veers, who are also going to give me conniptions. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do it to... Well, let's put it on General Veers, Colin. And let's do the beam just to the 2 white Stormtrooper units in front of it, okay?
All right.
So we'll go over to the dice. All right, so we're over at the dice tray here. We got 1 red, 2 black. Veers actually does not have cover from Kenobi from his position, because infantry units don't provide cover in this game. So I've got a clear shot to Veers for 1 critical hit. So go ahead and take a save, Colin.
Right.
And that's 1 damage to Veers and a suppression. To the squad of Stormtroopers directly in front of Veers, I think they're the ones with the blue on them. Colin, take 2 saves. Save 1 and lose a guy and put a suppression on him. And the last one will be on the other unit. This will be 3 since we did 1 and 2 already, right?
Yep.
It is 3. And since you did 0 then 1, it's time for you to save 2 of these 3. So go ahead and save these other Stormtroopers. Oh, you whiffed. 3 guys and a suppression. That's brutal. All right, and now that I'm done cheating, we're going to go to Colin's turn. We know he already pulled a core off the stack. Colin, do you want to change which core you're going to play?
I try this unit over here since I got a few more guys.
Okay, so we have a suppression on him, so let's go ahead and roll it off. You can roll it right in front of him here, because avoid moving the camera a little bit. They do roll it off, so they're good to go.
Yep. So 2 actions. First, they're going to take a regular...
You had to move 2 in front of you, dude. Over next to your cards. To your right.
Pepper snake would bit me. Well, I'm gonna try and.
You can just move the guy, dude. You don't have to be ridiculously precise.
And it's
a friendly game. Now we did call that difficult, remember?
Yep, that is difficult, which means
so it'll be a single move to move into that.
Single move into it. Make a single bimp. So let's move him. That.
And then move all the rest of them into it to get the cover.
Yep. And the rest inside.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my stack here. My stack got exploded. I think I hit it with something. So let me pick my stack back up here. Guys, I'm really like the best YouTube battle reporter ever here. All right, we pulled a support. We don't have a support. This is not my stack. Hold on, guys. I'm going to come right back. I think that's supposed to be the heavy support. We'll be right back. In the typical Crotoni Entertainment super professional fashion, that was indeed supposed to be the heavy support pip, not a support pip. I'm going to give the rest of my stack over here to Colin in a show of sportsmanshipiness. Well, I can't even pick it up. This is an issue. Have I had too much gamer juice? I'm going to give that to Colin. Say, Colin, would you shuffle that so you know it's fair?
Sure.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go over to my Saber tank. I was not necessarily expecting to pull this guy so early. So I'm going to take a moment to think about what I want to do, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back in. We did a little bit of measuring. I do not have range to anything on my laser turret, and I do have Arsenal 2, and I don't want to waste that. So we are going to go ahead and take a move with the Saber tank. We're just going to kind of move it up to there. And, oh, geez, I've screwed that up pretty bad. Going to kind of move it up to there. That should be more or less accurate. And for its second action, it's going to go ahead and take a shot here. It's range 1 to 3 on its laser turret. I do have range to the weakened Stormtrooper unit at 3. Colin, can you give me a range 4 to Veers by any chance?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, you use my stick. That's fine. Do I have range 4 to Veers from the front of my base? I do not. I am just shy. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the range 1 to 3 laser gun into the guys in cover, and the range 1 to 4 twin laser turret into the guys in the open, who have a suppression token. All right, here's the little gun at the guys in the crater. It's a triple black with critical 1. We went ahead and pulled a surge, which turns into a critical, so you do have to make a save against that. And no save. Another guy down and a suppression token. So the big gun is a double rainbow. I don't think I had any special rules. This is going at the stormtroopers who have a suppression token, but otherwise are in the open. Looks like it's got 2. I don't think I surged to anything, Colin, so I'll check that real quick, and then we'll come right back. So we just checked the card. I do have critical 1 and impact 2. The impact 2 won't matter, but that surge will turn into a critical hit because of that. So, Colin, you're saving on 2, because the regular hit will get canceled, and you have the 2 critical hits to do. Save 1, fail 1, and that'll be another suppression token. We're back to Colin's turn. We're down to 4 models over here. Oh, that's right, they started with 6, and we're down to 2 models over here with some suppression in play. And Colin, you're going to your stack, or you're going to Vader?
Going to the stack.
Another core.
Probably going to use these guys so they can at least do something before they
die horribly. Yep. So they do have a couple suppression to roll off. Just go ahead and roll it near him there. Was that 2 to roll off?
2 over to roll off, so I need a second die.
And that got away from us. Got none of them off. They won't panic because they are within range 1 to 3 of Veers, who is either Courage 2 or 3. It doesn't really matter. And then you will, however, be reduced in actions because you are suppressed. So you have 1 action this turn.
I think I'm just going to run him behind cover.
All right, while you're moving him behind cover, I'm going to go ahead and go to my stack. I found a core unit as well. I suspect most of what I come up with from here on out is probably going to be core units. So why don't we go ahead and start with the green squad over here. And we're going to go ahead and give them a... even if I move up to there, I still won't have range 3, but I will have range 3 over there if I decide to shoot that way. So we're going to go ahead and move green squad just kind of up here to make life a little harder for those speeder bikes. Turn that a little more. So the speeder bikes will have to do a little bit more work to get line of sight to them. We do have Kenobi nearby with 2 dodge tokens, so we don't need to necessarily take a dodge token right now. Let's go ahead and wail against that squad and cover there. They will have... Oh, Vader's right around that corner, isn't he? We're going to take a standby token. So if Vader comes around that corner, we get a chance to shoot him. So I'll dig one of those out of the box here because I really wasn't expecting to use a standby token. Here, we'll use this for right now so I don't have to stop the camera. We'll call that a standby token, and we'll go to you, sir. Stack or Vader?
We'll do the stack one more time.
Actually, for my move, I'm going to position the last guy kind of like that.
Special Forces.
Special Forces. So that would be the Death Troopers or the Scout Squad.
Let's go with the Scout Squad.
Scout Squad. All right, what are we doing with them?
Foremost, gonna make a move to here. Gonna do a second move over to here.
So kind of more or less get out of the way of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and while you're doing that, we'll go to my stack. My stack says we have another core unit. So we're going to go ahead and take our... we're still within range one of our buddies here, right? Yes, we are. So we'll go to the Ahsoka Squad, and we'll go ahead and give them a dodge token. And we will take a pot shot over at those stormtroopers in heavy cover. All right, so shooting at those stormtroopers in heavy cover, we've got 4 black dice for the blaster rifles that they're carrying, and 6 white dice for the Z6. You are in heavy cover. I do have line of sight to you. I'd be giving you cover based on 4-IM, I think, but you have heavy cover anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So here we go. So heavy cover, no surges or anything. 2 hits will be ignored, so we do have a surge here that can go away, and just 2 of these hits will be ignored for your cover. That's still 4 hits got through on those stormtroopers. That's pretty good. That's Jango Fett's DNA at the work there. And we saved 1 of them. That is 3 down. I think that's the squad. Nope, 1 left. You got the leader left. We got our leader left. All right. Wow, that's another suppression token though. That's what we paid all those credits to the Kaminoans for. All right, so where are you going? Vader or the stack, my friend?
Actually, I'm going to go Vader this time.
Vader! Young Anakin Skywalker, not so young anymore.
So,
guys, if you hear me slurping, I'm drinking gamer juice. If you watch my other episodes, you know what gamer juice does to me.
First, I'm going to tap Force Reflexes for dodge token.
Force Reflexes for dice. Is he a master of the Force?
Yes, he is.
Sweet.
All right. Okie dokie. Let's see.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and give you a minute, and we'll come back.
Sure.
We're back. Colin, what are we doing?
So what I'm going to do is take a move 1 with Vader, partially around the corner here.
Just kind of keep him behind cover here. We'll scooch him slightly that way. There you go. He should be behind cover still. We'll call it behind cover regardless. We agree to it. Gentleman's agreement.
So
We don't like to sit here at Catoni Entertainment and nickel and dime a quarter-inch of movement. We'll say, hey, this is my intention. Is this a good enough move? And we say, yeah.
So go ahead and take your shot.
Oh, yes, I do get my standby, which you will get cover from. So let's go over to the dice tray. I'm going to keep the camera running for this because I'm a professional.
Right.
So we've got 4 black dice. So Colin did tell me he watches the battle report videos. That's part of the reason I asked him to be in one tonight. This was not planned. He just came over to the house and I was like, hey, screw it. You want to do a battle report? And he's like, yeah, I'm in. So Vader does have heavy cover, a dodge token, and 2 surges. So I don't see this going anywhere unless I roll a crap ton of crits right here. So let's see what happens. Wow, a crap ton of crits. No crits. Actually, nothing. I got 2 surges, which turn into nothing. I've got 2 hits that get negated by your cover. Those all just flat out go away and you get a suppression token. All right, so that was your first move. What's your second move?
Suppression token.
Well, you get a relentless action actually now because you moved. You get free at relentless.
So I think I'll take my little 2 black die throw at you.
Your 2 black die throw? Oh, he doesn't have a saber throw. He has like that force thing.
Force throw, yeah.
Okay, what's that do?
It's blast. It has scatter.
Okay, so it ignores cover, and scatter will let you move me around.
Yep. So let's go ahead and roll that up.
That'll be 2 hits. I got to take 2 saves. I'm going to go ahead and... it's not impact at all, is it?
No, it's not.
I will go ahead and borrow a dodge token from the Ahsoka squad, and I'll only roll against 1 of these. So here's my red die. I saved it, so I'll take my suppression. Then we'll go ahead and do a scatter, and we'll be right back with that. So we've read up on what scatter does, and Colin, you're going to go ahead and scatter my troops here. So my leader is this guy back here.
Yep, so let's just Just move him out of the way temporarily. And shift him a little further forward here.
A little closer to Vader land.
Bring the others forward in cohesion.
Well, clearly we can't let that stand, so I'm going to go to my stack and probably pull another core trooper. No, it's a special forces this time. So we've got our Bad Batch out there, and we've got our secondary Bad Batch unit out there. So the real $1 million question here is, what do we want to do with them? Do we want to try to neutralize some more... I mean, neutralizing some more stormtroopers kind of puts you more on a back foot. So that's kind of a happy place. So I think we're going to go ahead and go to... Oh my goodness. Let's go to Echo's squad, actually. And I'm going to check Echo's range and come right back. So we decided to move Crosshair and his buddy up here. I might have range 5 to Veers, but Veers only has 1 damage on him. These scout troopers are actually very threatening. I'm going to go ahead and put everything on these scout troopers. So that's going to be the black and the white dice for the pistol of the regular guy, and that's going to be the 2 red dice from the sniper rifle. And they've got all sorts of special rules, so let's go ahead and roll some dice.
I'm going to use duck and cover.
Well, I think you actually get to see my dice roll before you do that. True. So things happen. This has critical something. Oh, I have reliable. I have a surge token on them. Critical 1, lethal 1, and leader. So I do have a surge token on them. And lethal 1, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that lets me get a pierce if I spend an aim token, which I do get an aim token because I'm an ARC trooper and I just moved. So tactical 1 kicks in. Let's roll dice and then decide what to do. All right, so we've rolled 3 standard hits. So, Colin, do you want to use your duck and cover?
Yep, I'll use duck and cover.
So, duck and cover will give you a suppression token, which will give you cover 1. You are low profile, which will turn that cover 1 into cover 2. I am sharpshooter 1, which will turn that cover 2 back into cover 1. So, we still have 2 hits you need to resolve against. I will... There's no point in me spending my aim token on this. Let me check the rules of lethal, and we'll come right back. All right, so we found the rules for lethal. It says when attacking, I can spend an aim token to gain Pierce 1. So I'm going to spend an aim token to gain Pierce 1. So his cover 1 negates 1. So now we have 2 hits with Pierce 1. So you got to save against both of them. It is white dice. You have surges to defense. So we fail them both anyway. So that's 2 guys down and a suppression token. So we looked up all those rules for nothing. You didn't do your second action with Darth Vader. You know that, right?
Crap.
Dude, go and do your second action with Vader, then go to your stack.
All right, guess he'll just go ahead and...
Oh, no.
Move a little closer.
Well, that's unpleasant.
And, of course, he'll refresh force reflexes.
Yes, obviously. So, to your stack?
Yep.
Are you getting that support finally? No, it's a special forces. It is those death troopers who probably won't make a huge impact this turn, but let's see what you got up your sleeve.
Okay, so I'm going to take a move forward. Move these 2. Just come up here. There. The range 3. I'm going to take a shot at your dudes there, but looks like you're out in the open.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely in the open.
Oh, can you pause that while I take a quick look at the rules?
Sure. Colin decided to take some shots at my phase 1s with his suppressive, blew away, tappable gun, right?
Yep.
All right, so this is your dice pool, I think. That's what you said.
Yep.
All right, let's roll it up. They're not tactical 1 or anything, are they?
Let me take a... No, they are not tactical 1.
All right, so that's just the Arcs. All right.
Oh, yeah, they have...
Oh, they have other rules.
They had offensive push, so I could tap that to...
Would you like to tap it for an aim?
Yeah, let's tap it for
All right,
an
let's
aim.
put the aim in here so we know we have it. We didn't do that yet, so that's probably a good idea. Okay, wow, okay, we got 3 crits and 3 surges. They surge to hit?
They do surge to hit.
Ooh, okay, so we got 1 miss. You want to spend that aim to try to...
Yep, let's try and make it full...
Full house.
That's...
So that's... Wow, that's a lot of hits on them. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of them to Kenobi with Guardian.
Okay.
And I'm going to use both of my dodge tokens to negate 2 of those. So Kenobi's going to save on 1, and then I'll be saving on 4 on the phase 1s. So let's do the phase 1s first. You like my lovely dice pile here, guys?
Yeah.
This is good stuff. Here's my lovely dice pile. We saved none of them, so that's 4 dead clone troopers, which will just leave the leader, so we'll get back to that in a second. And we'll go to Kenobi. He does have Surge to Defense because he spent a dodge token, so you activate his Suresu Mastery. And he'll just defend. So that'll be 4 dead clones, 2 suppression tokens on the survivor because suppressive. Kenobi doesn't take suppression tokens because he wasn't the target. All right, so we've only got a leader left here. Kenobi, like I just told Colin, Kenobi technically saved the unit. That's the best kind of saving the unit, is technically. So we're going to go to our stack here and do our last core trooper, which would be this Ahsoka squad here. And it's real tempting to go after Vader, but Vader still has basically all the defenses. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a dodge token, and we're going to take a shot at this lone stormtrooper over here who's going to have heavy cover. Yeah, we don't like that guy. He's a jerk. We want to try to take him out of play if we can. So that's going to be 6 white dice for our... I probably should go after Vader with at least some of these, just to see if I can weaken him. But with 2 surge tokens and a dodge, I don't want to. So all right, here we go. All right, there are no surges here, but we do have 1, 2, 3 hits. One's a critical, so that'll be saved against. The other 2 get negated by the cover. So, Colin, you just got 1 save to make to determine if this squad stays in the game.
But we're not going to make it.
Oh, he's down. We've reset the board state a little bit here. We've got a dead Stormtrooper squad, and we still have a dodge token on the Ahsoka squad. And, Colin, it's to your stack. And, yeah.
Right, and...
Support. The speeder bikes are coming to town. Which one are we doing?
Let's do this one up here.
That one up there. Okay, so you want to do compulsory first or second?
Yep, compulsory first.
Compulsory first. So we've got a speed 3 compulsory, so we're going to go ahead and do that first while I drink more gamer juice. Oh dear, I'm out of gamer juice. I need to do something about that. I'm not going to buy another bottle of gamer juice for a while. I've drank a lot of booze this week, and I really shouldn't have. It's been that kind of week, though, dude. All right, so we moved up. We've got a range 3 on their guns. You're still actually out of range of anybody, so you have to take another move to get in range.
Yep, go ahead and do that.
And this is why we put the dodge token on the Ahsoka squad, because we knew these guys were coming. All right, so where are we shooting with your double rainbow of doom?
We're going to go this squad right here.
The clone Sokas. All right, double rainbow. Let's do it. Here come the speeder bikes. Double clone rainbow, double rainbow clones. Sherbet, double sherbet. Let's roll some dice. So that's do they surge? I think they surge.
Yes, they do.
So we got 3 hits and a crit. We will go ahead and dodge one of the hits, leaving 2 hits left. We'll take the crit on ourselves, and we'll move 2 of the hits over to Kenobi with Guardian. So here's the 1 hit on the Ahsoka squad. They save, so they'll get a suppression. And then 2 hits on Kenobi. He does not surge to defense anymore. Of course, there's the surge. So Kenobi will take 1 and no suppression, and the Ahsoka squad will just take a suppression. So we reset the board. We pulled the dodge token. We add our suppression. We didn't add our suppression to the other squad. I don't know why. Because I like to cheat. That's what I do. That's how I play games. So we're going to put those 2 suppression there, and we're going to go to our stack, which should be, unless I'm really cheating, the Bad Batch. So they're kind of sandwiched in with the tank there, so I'm going to come right back with their actual movement decision, so we can kind of get this right. So we've moved our Bad Batch up from behind these rocks up to here because we really hate those scout troopers. So we're going to go after them, and we're going to have, just for fun, Fives himself with his 3 black dice is actually going to shoot. Well, no, I think Fives is a separate gun because he has his own stat card. So we're going to have Fives himself actually shoot Vader where he'll do no damage, and we'll have all the pistols shoot the scout troopers over there. 3 black dice on Vader. This is really just to try to add some suppression to him. We get 1 hit, which you can dodge away if you want.
Yep. So
that'll just add a suppression to Vader. That'll then leave us with 4 members left with pistols. That's a black and a white each. So that's going to be 8 shots at those scout troopers. You are in heavy cover already. It is sharpshooter 1. I can see both of them. So I could potentially kill both of them. So you're going to cover 1 from this with my sharpshooter. So we got a number here. They don't surge because nothing in the clone surges, but we do have an aim token. So we're going to spend that here. And we'll pick up 1 more hit off it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. You'll cover 1 of them away. You got to save 4 on white dice with surges.
Alright, boys.
Ooh, one lives. One lives. Unbelievable. But that's another suppression token. Wow. Good job, Colin. All right, we're into the All Colin All the Time show because I am out of units. So who's next?
Next, core unit.
Core unit. That would be the silver stormtroopers back there. These are my pre-Phasma stormtroopers that we painted up. So where are they going?
I think they're gonna...
I'm out of dudes, so I can't do anything.
Yeah, so they're gonna actually come out of cover. Might be a bit of a mistake. And they're gonna try and take some potch. That's at the Bad Batch over there.
The Bad Batch. That's rude.
So
let's check range here. So you're in range 3, no issue.
Yep.
Let's pull our pool. 2 red for the DLT, 4 white for the E11 blasters. Let's do it.
Right. We do surge to hit.
Stupid stormtroopers. Okay, well that's everything. So we are going to use our duck and cover to put a suppression token on them and gain cover 1. So we'll pull one of those out, and I still got to make 5 saves. Wow, that was they must be getting revenge for all those other stormtroopers that already died. See, here's where it falls apart for me, guys, because I'm terrible at rolling dice. We've said this on the channel before. Now I'm going to prove it to you. Here we go. I saved 3 of them. So that will drop 2 of them, unfortunately. I'll go ahead and get those pulled and put a suppression token on them, and that wasn't as bad as I thought. Omega and Tech have been neutralized as we move on to the next item in Colin's stack. It'll either be Veers or a speeder bike.
Speeder bike.
Speeder bike, speeder bike.
Starting with a compulsory.
Driven by some guy named Mike. Guys, it's not driven by anybody named Mike. It might be. I don't know. I don't know space names.
Let's check our range here. So he's got it. I'm actually going to take an aim and shoot at that lone trooper.
Oh no, that poor man. Double rainbow at that lone clone. Wow, I'm glad you took the aim, right?
Yep. Look at that. Let's go ahead and roll these.
That was some Chris level rolling. 3 hits, 1 will be negated by my suppression. You know what? Just for funsies, let's put the other 2 on Obi-Wan. Actually, let's check the range on Guardian real quick. And we'll probably be putting 2 on... You know what? Screw it. It's 1... That clone could really get in Vader's way and just be a pain in his butt, couldn't he? Yeah, let's check the range on Guardian, and then we'll go to Obi-Wan. My worst fears have been confirmed, and Guardian is only range 1, so this guy's got to take the save on his own. And he dies. We cleaned up the turn already, but the turn's not over because we don't know how to play this game. Colin still has Veers to go. So, Colin, what are we doing with Veers?
Veers is probably going to pull an extra suppression off of these guys within SPA. Higher, range 1 or 2.
Okay.
Usually has that. Next, he's probably just going to move up. Get himself behind. Cover right now. That'll be it.
That'll be it. All right, well, so we'll go ahead and get the rest of the turn cleaned up. So we'll pull our suppression and everything if we haven't. We got some speeder bikes advancing on my left flank. We've got what's left of Colin's infantry in the center. We've got some battered infantry reserves over there. Echo, well, Crosshair in this case is still pretty good. The Bad Batch is not doing too bad. Kenobi still has 2 squads of clone, and the Saber Tank has not even been touched, but neither has Vader. So we'll go into pulling the command card for turn 2. We've picked our command cards for turn 2. Colin, since you're blue player, we're going to let you flip first. It doesn't really matter.
Yep. Maximum firepower.
Maximum firepower for a 1-pit blow-me-away dude guy. I picked Knowledge and Defense. It goes to 2 troopers, and Kenobi gains a dodge token for each other friendly trooper unit at range 1, and Kenobi can use his Guardian in melee. So, Colin, go ahead and place your 1 order on Veers, and then I'll place my 2 orders here. So my 2 orders are going to go to range 1 to 3 here. My orders are going to go to the tank and to Kenobi. Everything else will be in my stack. Well, Colin, you have the priority here, sir. So
I actually think I'm going to start with my stack, and it's core unit.
All right, so where are we going to? Silver unit here? Oh, Kenobi gets 2 dodge tokens for knowledge and defense.
Yeah, because they're sitting wide out in the open. First thing I think I'm going to do with them is I'm going to have them shoot, checking ranges. I think I'll pay up another shot at the Bad Batch there.
Pop another shot at the Bad Batch. They're going to aim first, or they're just going to take a shot?
They're just going to take a shot.
Just take a shot. All right, let's do it. 4 white, 2 red. Not that you needed the aim last time.
Watch, I'll need it this time.
I mean, I'd be okay with that. 3 hits still. I will use my duck and cover to get suppression 1, which will negate one of those hits. So I still got to take 2 saves. There's my defense dice hiding. Ooh, 2 more go down on the Bad Batch. So I'll go ahead and pull them. I think we just have 5s left, which is represented by Hunter. We still have 1 action left on these monsters.
Yep, and they're going to...
Retreat.
Yep. So
Retrograde advance.
Retrograde advance. They're just going to run over here. Get behind the cover as best they can.
All right, we will go ahead and... Ooh, it's really tempting to go to the Saber Tank and just go to town here. Let's do that before Vader has a chance to activate. Let's activate the Saber Tank. For his first action, let's pivot. For his second action, let's put everything we've got into Vader. We've got a double rainbow on our main gun. We've got a triple black on our secondary gun. We've got a total of critical 3 spread across them. Vader does have a suppression token, but he is out in the open. All right, so we didn't have an aim or anything. We don't surge to hit, so that actually wasn't fantastic. This does go to critical. We lose a hit to your suppression. That's 4 saves Vader's going to have to make on his red dice. Saved 1 of them, so that's 3 damage and a suppression to Vader. Ouch, that might make Vader think twice this turn. What are we going to do next, Colin?
I think I'm going to hit the stack one more time. It's another core unit.
So that would be your 1 remaining guy over there. Oh, no, there's 2 guys over there. There's 2. Now, it is a 5-turn game, and we are playing objectives. Keep that in mind.
Yep, we are doing that. These guys are just going to move up to the edge here to see...
See Hunter?
Yep, and then they're going to shoot him.
All right, let's do it. 2 reds and a white against Hunter. 1 hit. I do have the suppression, which will shrug that off, but that will put a 3rd suppression on him. Time, I suppose, to go to my stack. We pulled a Special Forces. Well, I mean, part of me wants to do Hunter because he's taking a thrashing out there. But if you want to spend dice hitting a 3 suppression guy who's all by himself, you do you, buddy. I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to go over to Echo's squad here, and we're going to activate them. We're going to go right here. Oh, geez. Well, you've activated almost everybody over there. Almost everybody of value. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a move action this way so we can still see that scout trooper. We'll get our aim token because we're still ARC troopers. And we're going to try to blow him away with everything we've got because we hate that guy. He does have heavy cover. We do have sharpshooter, so he'll actually have cover 1. That's 2 hits, and we do have a... 2 hits turns to 1 hit. We do have an aim token. We do have lethal 1. We're just going to burn our aim and make that a pierce and take him out of the game. And then we're going to remember once again that the crosshair upgrade, which is represented by, the Echo card represented by crosshair, is reliable. So I actually get a search token on that unit because I'm bad at this game. So that's both my actions. We have eliminated the scout squad. Colin, what would you like to do next?
I'm going to hit the stack one more time. It's
a support, which is one of these speeder bikes.
Let's go with that speeder bike unit right there. Gonna wait to take the compulsory, but they are going to aim and take a shot at that squad.
All right, this squad here. All right, let's do it. Double rainbow. We'll be back. Double rainbow from the Kama guys into the clone Sokas. Let's do it. With an aim token. And guys, that's a great example of what we don't want to see rolled. You do surge to hit, so your aim can do one of those for us.
This.
Whoo-wee! Wowzers! We could bring Kenobi into this and spend some dodges and really reduce this number. And I think the smart money says that's what we have to do. So we're gonna put 3 on Kenobi and spend 2 dodge tokens to get rid of 2 of them. So Kenobi's gonna save against 1, and the clones are gonna save against 3. The clones will take the suppression, not Obi-Wan. So here's the clones. They pass 1. I will lose 2. And Obi-Wan will defend. We have lost 2 clones. Obi-Wan is fine. We have spent both these dodge tokens, though.
Compulsory moves. Straight at you.
And we're going to... Do we maintain the composure of the Jedi? I think we do. I think we go to our stack. And we pull a core. We're going to put it on the Ahsoka squad here. Because actually this is green squad. This is purple squad. This is not Ahsoka. The Ahsoka squad actually hasn't been touched. We'll do the Ahsoka squad. We're going to give them an aim. And we're going to unload everything into Vader. This is definitely one of those times. I wish I had played maybe Attack of the Clones to have fire support options. But I don't. So we got 6 white dice and 4 black dice. All going at Vader. He's got 3 wounds on him. He has a suppression. But he has no dodge tokens. That was not fantastic at all. We'll spend that aim token and pull out 2 hits, which turns into 1 hit against Vader.
Alright. Red die.
Oh, saved it, but you got a suppression.
Yep.
With 3 suppression on Vader, what are we doing now?
Still going to the stack.
Okay.
Finally got Vader.
Finally got Vader. What is he? Well, he's got to roll off some suppression first. So let's roll it over here near the camera.
So let me get 3 whites. All I need is get 1 of these off.
What she said. We got 1 off. So yeah, his courage value is what, 3?
3, yep.
So how aggressive does Vader want to be this turn? He's only got 3 life left.
He's only got 3 left, but he's going to use Force Reflexes to get a dodge token.
Good call.
And he's going to keep moving forward. So he's going to come up.
Spend 1 action to move. Do you want to use your Relentless now, or do you want to do something else first?
I think I'm going to use... If I use Spur... Rules question. If I use Spur now, then it's not going to affect this turn, but it's going to affect next turn, right?
You've already activated, so your suppression won't kick in against you right now.
Alright, so he's going to get a Spur to move...
So that'll be another suppression.
Yep. But he's going to move right
into that damaged clone squad.
Into the squad. And now his Relentless is going to kick in. And I'm throwing it.
Throwing stuff. All right. So we're Relentless. Vader's going to make some attacks. Vader's bringing tenacity to the table. He's going to be rolling 6 red dice, but no aims on him this turn. That's nuts. Well, that's a defense die. Yes. I was like, why does that seem like too many dice? Yes. So we got 3.
They are Pierce 3.
Let's put all 3 of them on Kenobi because we can Guardian and Melee this turn thanks to Knowledge and Defense, and Kenobi is immune to Pierce. So we're just doing straight saves. This might not be the smartest move in the world because, you know, Kenobi's going to get hurt, but this will save these clones. Save, fail. Kenobi's going to take 1 damage. All right, we got stuff and things going on. We're going to... I think it's time to go to Kenobi since Vader has already activated. So we're going to go to Kenobi now. And we're going to take an aim token on Kenobi since Vader can't harm us anymore. And we are actually going to make a move, which for Kenobi is a charge. And we're going to charge into Vader. We'll get to make our attack. General Kenobi himself has moved into his Padawan on a lava planet, Colin. This can't go well.
Yep.
We have a double rainbow for attacks. We have an aim. We have tenacity as well because this is a younger Obi-Wan. He's not as reserved as old Alec Guinness Obi-Wan here. So we got a double rainbow plus a red die. We're rolling a bunch of dice against Vader, who has a dodge token still. And I suspect he will need it. Kenobi does have critical too. I'm going to spend that aim token on these 2 white dice. Nothing more there. So those 2 surges will become criticals. So that's 5 hits on Vader. You can cancel 1 with the dodge.
Cancel 1 with the
So
dodge.
you're taking 4 saves. They are pierce 2, but you're immune to pierce because you have a lightsaber. So just 4 saves on red dice.
Yep. Watch. They're all going to be blank.
1, 2, and a surge. He doesn't surge the defense, does he?
No, he does not, so he's dead.
Vader goes down. Clearly, Anakin Skywalker has not yet learned not to fight Obi-Wan Kenobi on a lava planet. So we're going to go ahead, since we did not expect this result, we're going to go ahead and tap our Force reflexes to give ourselves a dodge, and we're going to use our Master of the Force to recover that. So, Colin, it's to you, buddy. I actually figured Vader would live with like 1 health left. I was kind of hoping he did.
Let's actually go with Veers right now.
Time for Veers.
Just gonna
Vicky Veers.
use his spotter to pass an aim token.
Well, that's rude.
Throw 3 of them there.
Oh dear God. Is it up to X units or is it up to X aim tokens?
Let's see. Oh, it's up to 2 friendly units. Technically it would be 3 units, so we give 1 there, useless 1 there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And then nothing else for the 3rd one.
Okay.
So.
All right, Vicky Veers, what you got?
I'll just shift over to here so we can see it around.
Oh no, here comes the maximum firepower.
Yep. That's 4 red dice.
4 red dice. Who are we targeting?
Let me see where I can shoot at.
It's, well, 4+. It's like anything.
That's what I can shoot.
You can shoot Hunter. You spend it all on one guy.
Nah, I'm not going to spend it all.
That would not be do that. That's way better than something useful.
I might just blast that 3-man group right there.
Oh, that's rude. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Maximum firepower. Oh God! Does it surge? Oh God! Well, it's
just surge to crit.
Oh God! So that's 4 hits on that squad. 1 would get negated by their suppression. Let's do. I can still put the other 2 on Obi-Wan. I like my squad alive, so I'm going to put 2 on Obi-Wan. So I'm saving 1 on the clones, 2 on Obi-Wan. And do I keep that dodge token or do I dump Obi-Wan's dodge token now? I will keep his dodge token just in case. So here's the 2 on Obi-Wan. Save 1, fail 1. I regret my decisions. And then for the clones, save it. So we'll get a suppression on the clones and another damage on Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's got a bit of a bloody lip here, but he's hanging in there. So let's go to our stack. We pulled our other special forces. That would be Hunter. Hunter by himself. He's the only one who can do this here. He's got to roll off some suppression. He does have Courage 3, so he's not running. But if we roll off one of these, we'll get our full 2 actions. We rolled off none. We get 1 action with Hunter. And, oh man, we just say screw it. We're going to shoot those stormtroopers right across from us because nothing matters anymore. A black dice and a white dice for our pistol because nothing matters. That's nothing. That's no damage. That's it for Hunter.
Right.
Hunter's useless. Back to Colin. To the stack, sir. Special forces. Here come those death troopers.
Death troopers there.
Let's get down low to get a good shot of these guys here. All right, what are we doing?
So I think they're going to...
And they did tap their big gun last turn, right?
They tapped their big gun.
Now, 1 recover action will untap everything they've tapped.
Yeah, so I think what they're going to do is recover. What do I want to recover? That's in shooting range. Basically nothing. So I'm actually just not going to recover right now. I'm going to move these guys forward.
Oh, it won't matter. They got to be in the crater to be in the cover.
In the crater, so it's that. But let's continue to shoot at that squad there.
Why are you picking on Purple Squad, man? What did Purple Squad do to you?
They're there.
Well, it hasn't activated yet. That's what they've done to you.
Mm-hmm.
We've gathered up a dice pool for these death troopers shooting at this poor Purple Squad. Hang in there, Purple Squad. You can do it. Hang in there, Purple Squad. You're screwed.
So that goes to a hit. They do have precise 2, but I need to re-roll this 1. Let's see what it gets.
Oh, God. Why are your rolls so good? We'll cancel 1 of them with our suppression. And because we don't want to take any more damage on Obi-Wan right now, we will go ahead and take the other 6 on this squad because they're getting pretty weak anyway. Let's just see what fate has in store for them. Fate says they're dead. So with them removed, they were the last thing in my stack. So they don't do anything. And Colin, you got the last item in your stack. No, you don't. You had a thing over there. You forgot to shuffle that in.
Oh, dang.
You forgot to... You complete... Well, one should be a special forces. That's the dead scouts.
Was the one that's...
And the other one will be the support you forgot to shuffle back into your scout.
Yep.
Or your stack, which will be your other speeder bikes.
Yep. These guys over here, so they'll take their compulsory right now. Go there. This guy over here instead. You know what? They're actually going to take an aim and shoot at Obi-Wan.
Bring it on, punk. It should be a no cover situation. Center your leader, center me. Yep, no cover. Let's do it. We got our double rainbow from these bikes going after the Kenobi himself. Let's do it. All right, I think we searched a hit.
We do search to hit.
And you do have a name token.
Yep, so I'm going to spend that aim token to try and get these other two in there also.
All right, we got one. We'll obviously burn our dodge token. So that's 4 more to go on Obi-Wan. He does gain surge to defense with his dodge. Block, 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 surge. The surge bounces the damage back onto you, sir. So I will take a suppression from all that, but no damage.
Let me get rid of these.
Our board stayed at the end of 2. I'm going to leave the surge token on this squad because I keep forgetting to put it on at the start of the turn. So that's me putting it on for next turn already. We pulled our suppression from Hunter. You've pulled all your suppressions that were applicable. There's a lot to happen that turn. A lot of damage to both sides. It's still anybody's game at this point. So let's get into the next round. Turn 3. Blue player, flip your card.
That is evasive maneuvers.
Evasive maneuvers goes to vehicles. And what's that do here? That is when a friendly vehicle in your position order gains a dodge token. Friendly unit vehicles can spend dodge to cancel critical results. I don't know if you're going to get both your vehicles, though. They might be too far from Veers.
I think I'm only going to get one of them.
Well, you played a vehicle card, and guess what I did? I played a vehicle card as well. Synchronized defensive, 1 pip, 1 vehicle, and once I give an order to the vehicle, it can give an order to a friendly, I believe a clone trooper specifically. A friendly clone trooper in range 1 to 2. So let's go ahead and place our orders. Mine obviously goes on the saber tank.
I can only reach this unit over here, so they're going to get a dodge token.
And I'll put my second order on the Clone Soka squad here. And it is a 1 pip, so I do have the priority this turn.
Yep.
Shuffle my stack here. Those of you watching the camera probably know where they all are. I wasn't paying attention. We're going to go ahead and start with the saber tank. The saber tank has some work to achieve this turn, I think. So the saber tank should have an aim token because I've got linked targeting array and I did issue it in order. So we'll slap that there. And the saber tank is going to turn just enough to put that speeder bike squad over here into our front arc. And we are going to unload into that speeder squad with... You know what? Screw it. Let's unload into it with everything we've got. We've got our double rainbow from the big gun. We've got our laser turret, 3 black dice from the little gun. It's total of critical 3. It does have impact. Impact's irrelevant because these guys don't have armor. We do have an aim token. We do not surge. I'm pretty sure we don't surge. I don't think so. I checked the card. So let's move some stuff out of the side here. We do have critical, though, so it doesn't really matter. So we do have critical 3 total. We do have an aim token, so we'll reroll 2 of these. Okay, so that'll be a critical as well because it's a surge.
Yeah, it doesn't surge.
So, Colin, your cover 1 will cancel 1 of these, and you still get to make 7 saves on that speeder bike unit.
Woo! White dice.
No surge on the defense, right?
Actually, they do surge defense.
They do surge defense. Very nice. 7 white dice.
7.
This should take out at least 1 speeder bike.
Probably. Maybe 2. And I'm throwing dice.
Well, it definitely takes out 1. Takes out 1 and passes a wound to another. Yep. That ends the activation for my saber tank. It's going to pass to Colin.
I'm going to go to the stack for now. So, oh look.
It's the guys who just got shot.
Yep. So he's actually going to take an aim token and shoots.
At the Clone Soka squad. Why do you hate them so much?
Oh, I'm only now shooting at him the first time.
This is true. Down to a single rainbow. 2 hits.
I'm going to re-roll that with the aim token. Still only 2 hits.
I'm going to go ahead and send both of them to Obi-Wan.
Figures.
This is dangerous. He's getting low on health. He saves one of them. So we compulsoried into the actual squad itself, which will put another suppression on it, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I'll put one there anyway. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. And then the other guy kind of goes into formation. So let's go to... We have actually some options. They're not good options, but we have some options. Let's go to the stack. General Kenobi himself. It's just it's a beautiful thing, really. Let me make a couple measurements and we'll be right back. We took a few measurements. Obi-Wan was in charge range of the other speeder bikes. Obi-Wan will tap his force reflexes. He'll also actually tap his force push, and he's going to push this Death Guard unit, or this Death Trooper unit away. He's going to push them. Where's your leader?
Leader's right here.
Right here? We're going to push them into the terrain, but not into the cover, just to make your life difficult. So we'll place them, and then we'll come back and attack the speeder. General Kenobi has a butt ton of dice. It'll be 3 reds because of tenacity, 2 white, 2 black. Obi-Wan mad. Let's roll them up. Let's see what we do to these speeders. He is critical too, so these are going to go away. I have no aims. Your cover doesn't work at this range. You do have a dodge token. You can negate one of these.
I think I'll go ahead and do that.
So you're going to be taking 4. Well, you can't negate the critical. It doesn't really matter.
I could negate the critical with the...
It doesn't matter. You're still taking 4 either way. So you got 4 to save, and it is Pierce 2.
4 to save, Pierce 2. Oh, lordy. Alright, let's see what happens here. Sure, I lose a bike.
Alright, so we save 1, but it's Pierce 2, so that's going to go away. So we're going to do a total of 4 damage to these bikes. They have a total of 5 life left between them, so one bike has 1 life left. Yep. And because we expected a bike to live, that's why we left Kenobi with a dodge token this turn. Colin, it's your go, buddy.
I might as well go with that bike.
Go with that bike.
Not going to be around much longer. And we'll take the compulsory move to start with. Where's the 3?
Oh, there's a 3Z over here. Oh, yeah. Going after those Clone Sokas?
Yep, after the Clone Sokas again. So, let's actually adjust this a little bit there.
That would be your compulsory?
Mm-hmm.
Then take an aim and a shoot?
Yep, aim and shoot.
Alright, we'll go to the dice pool. Here we go. Single rainbow with an aim. Ooh, glad we have the aim.
Yep.
1 hit, and we're going to drop that off because of the suppression. So the really scary thing is we have a pretty good chance of the Clone Soka squad actually run. No, we're within range 3 of Obi-Wan. We're not going to run. But we'll probably get 1 action this turn. So let's just go ahead and resolve them. I got to roll off 2 suppression to get both my actions. I rolled off 2 suppression, sir.
Good roll.
Yeah, I know, right? Couldn't see that coming. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I had a 3 suppression. I got to roll a 3rd die. I do not roll off 5. So I actually am suppressed. I've got a courage value of 1, and I have 1 on me. So no, I actually am suppressed, so I'm lying about that. We're going to shoot, and what we're going to do to shoot is we're going to put the Z6 into this bike here, and the 4 blaster rifles into this bike here. This is not the move I wanted to make, but I know who the Death Troopers are shooting, so we want to get this out of the way. I'm going to roll them all together. We know where they're all going. The Z6 is going after the guy with 1 health left. The black guys are going after the guy with 2 health left. Okay, that's 2 hits on the guy with 2 health left. One of them's a critical, so you do have to save against that. The other one only got 1 hit, so your cover will knock it off, so nothing to that one. So just the 1 save on the guy who had 2 health.
Okay, day.
All right, so he lives to fight another day, but with 1 damage left. Back to Colin.
To the stack.
I think that's all you got left, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all I got left is the stack, so it's a core unit. Let's go with these guys right here. They're going to take an aim, shoot right there.
What the heck, dude?
2 minutes from DLT.
Shooting at Hunter, who is actually 5s.
Yep. There we go.
Ooh.
That is a
surge to hit.
So I don't even think I need the aim.
Well, we got a suppression on us already, so we're going to negate 1 of these.
Yep.
So we got to take 2 saves. We fail them both. That actually drops him. He only has 2 health. Back to our stack, and we are guaranteed to know what it is. It's a Special Forces, because the next one's a Special Forces too. So let's go ahead and do some Special Forces. So we'll go ahead and do a thing. We're going to do a thing. We're going to move onto the cover here. Actually, we can probably move right over it here. We can move right over it, but that kind of puts us out in the open. Or we can take a move too and kind of come up to here. That's probably the smarter move. We'll get an aim token because we are ARC troopers still. And we should have range to those death troopers. We do have range with our blaster rifle. And we have range with our sniper rifle. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do the pistol on the 2 stormtroopers who just killed Hunter. And we're going to do the sniper rifle on the death troopers. Here's on the 2 stormtroopers. They don't surge. I do have a surge token. Yeah, let's
Also because you didn't move, you have an aim.
Yeah, oh, I did move, so I get an aim. So yeah, we'll spend that to make that a hit. And then I'll roll the hits against the death troopers real quick. We get 2 hits against the death troopers. We will spend the aim to make those lethal. So you have to make 2 saves against death troopers, 1 save against the regular stormtroopers.
Hey. Let's do the death troopers.
Pass them both, but 1 is Pierce 1, so that's going to take a guy off.
Take the guy off. Let's take the deal. Let's take this dude over here.
And then we got to save against a regular stormtrooper over here.
Regular stormtrooper. Let's do this. Regular stormtrooper.
And he does not save, so a little bit of suppression, a little bit of dead guys. Let's reset the board. That was productive. I'll take that. So you get to go to your stack, sir. Actually, you just get to wrap it up because I have nothing left.
True. So, that's actually the death troopers. So let's try and roll that suppression off. The courage too, so.
Yeah, so they're fine.
They're fine.
They don't have a lot of great firing options this turn, though, and that was kind of the point.
No, they don't have a lot of great firing options. So, I can move into the cover, but then I'm certain Kenobi's going to come on top of me.
Well, the way I'm seeing it, and you can do what you want with it, you could move into a position where you're either shooting at a tank or shooting at stuff in cover, or you can move into a position to recover your suppressive weapon.
I'm probably going to move them out of this little spot here, since there's not much else going on. Come over here, and they're going to actually do a recover. Get their suppressive stuff back.
That was a smart move to get away from Kenobi. Mm-hmm. All right, you can keep going. I'm done.
Yep, so there's the other core unit.
Veers keeps winding up at the bottom of your stack, dude.
Yes, he does. So that never does me any good. I suppose the best thing to do here is start getting positioning. Or can I get into a firing position on that? He'd get cover. But I could. You know what? Let's start playing a little more aggressive. Start getting these guys into position. Not like they're going to shoot anything right now. And then, of course, Veers. Just going to...
Oh, they just did a double move to get up there? Oh, no.
Yep, double move. To get over here. And... he's Inspire 1. Does that allow me to remove the suppression here?
I think it's the start of your activation. It won't matter at the end of your turn.
After your rally step.
Anyway. Yeah, so that'd be right at the start of your activation.
Yep, so never mind.
It doesn't matter if we're at the end of the turn, so you're going to pull the suppression off everybody anyway. And let's reset for next turn. I'm going to let Obi-Wan keep his dodge with vigilance, because I haven't been able to use it yet.
Fair enough.
So, pull the suppression, and we'll set for the next turn. Before we flip the card for turn 4, I'm going to say this. And I knew this was a bad idea building this list. I just threw stuff together in a couple minutes. 7 activations is not enough. I normally play like 8 to 9 with my clones. 7 is not enough. I don't have anything to work with. But that's okay. It is what it is. So, Colin, you're a blue player. Flip your card.
It's the only thing I got left, and that's orders.
Standing orders. Oh, my God. Somehow I win with a 3-pip General Kenobi. It's Obi-Wan and 2 units, and everybody gets a surge token for each friendly unit within range 1 of it. So, let's set our order. Let's get the party started. We're going to go to the stack first because we know exactly what's in it. And it is those guys over here who are in deep doo-doo. So what they're actually going to do is they're going to back up onto cover.
Aim token.
Get an aim token. You will have heavy cover over there. I'm not going to back up under cover. I'm just going to go out into the wide open and say, come at me, bro. And let's see, range 1 to 2. I've got the range there with my pistol. So we're going to shoot everything we've got at those Death Troopers. We've got a pistol, we've got a sniper rifle, we've got an aim, we've got a surge. Let's see if we can do something to some Death Troopers here. 2 hits from that. No surges or anything. You know what? I'm going to go for the guaranteed kill. I'm going to use my aim token to just make that pierce 1. I'm going to go for the guaranteed dead Death Trooper. So take 2 saves, sir.
Okay.
Save them both, kills 1, and puts a suppression on them.
So
That was a worthwhile endeavor to me. Every Death Trooper is a dearly felt loss. So, Colin, what are you going to do next? The big threat to your Death Troopers is largely gone.
yeah. There's still that tank. There's still a squad there. But I think I'm going to start with the Death Troopers right now. So they're going to use their offensive push while they're moving forward.
To get a name?
Yep, to get an aim. So they're coming over here. Trying to put that. So, aim token. They're going to put everything into these guys.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, they're not going to do the suppressive yet. I don't think that's needed.
Okay.
So we're just going to put it right there. 1 and... Pause the video really quickly.
Pew pew time. Lots of dice. Let's get her done.
Yep.
That's some hits.
And I'll spend the aim. They are precise. 2.
So we roll all those.
Yep. Looks like
I added several more.
yeah, all but 1, and they do surge to hit.
So that's 6.
Yep, that's
Yeah, I didn't expect this squad to survive through this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually live, believe it or not, because Hunter has 2 or Crosshair has 2 life. So they will actually survive that mess. We'll lose the regular guy. We'll put a damage on Crosshair, and that'll be it.
back to you.
Back to the good guys' turn. Well, the clones. I don't know if they're good guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hit or miss if they're good guys or not. We're gonna go to Squad Clone Soka here, and we're actually gonna move them out, and we're gonna break my own model because Colin is using my models, so we don't feel bad about what we just did. We're mildly annoyed, but it is actually magnetized, so we're good to go. And we're gonna split fire again. We're going to put the Z6 into this guy, and we're going to put the blaster rifle over here. Hope I don't regret this. There we go. Lots of dice, rolling them together. Okay, we got 2 and a surge on one of them. We got a crit, a hit, and 2 surges on the other. We're going to tap the veteran clone pilot in the tank to borrow his surge token. So we're going to give the white... actually, that'll be... We'll still have 2 there. That's the one closest to Kenobi. We'll go ahead and tap both surges on these blacks. So that'll be 4 against the one closest to my table edge, which will turn into 3 from your cover.
Yep.
And that'll be 2. Oh, no, because that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll be 2 on the other one. So 3 on the one closest to my table edge, 2 on the one closest to Kenobi.
All right, let's do the 3 first.
That guy's gone.
Yep, he's gone, and the 2 next.
And that guy's gone. That's 2 bike units down. Good job, Clone Soka. So that was both an insanely good and insanely unlikely result. So we're going to go to Colin.
Stack.
Support. They're dead. Pull another one.
Yep. Core.
Core. Probably the big one.
Yep. The big one.
Be silly to use the little one at this point.
Yep. So, I think they're just going to take an...
Oh,
aim.
no. Oh, no. poor Crosshair.
I want to shoot Crosshair, the tank, or the squad up there? That's a question. No, let's get rid of Crosshair.
Oh, no.
Let's go to the dice box.
Here it comes. 1,000 damage onto Crosshair. This is going to hurt so bad. I thought we were friends. You do have a name, yeah, and they're precise, so you get another one. Oh, no, that's 4 hits on Crosshair.
4. One will go away due to
Suppression.
suppression.
Oh, no. Can we do it? We did it! He lives! That's just another suppression. Unbelievable.
Good roll.
Well, guys, good soldiers follow orders, don't they? And his order was to hold, and he is holding. Good on him. Oh wow. I don't know what to do with that. That's insane. All right, let's go to the tanky tank. So we're gonna pivot as our first action, and we're gonna unload.
Ouch.
We're gonna do our big. Oh. We're going to do our big turret into these guys, and our little one into that guy. So that's how we're going to do it. Our dice pool looks something like a double rainbow on the big unit and a triple black on the little unit. Let's see how it. Oh my God! Just one on the big unit. Holy, not good. So that's one on the big unit, and on the little unit, this is critical 1, I think. That's 3 hits on the one guy. So 3 hits on the one guy who's not in cover, and 1 hit on the big unit.
Let's do the little guy. He's probably going to be dead. So close.
Oh man, he does. He just barely dies. Wow. And 1 hit on the bigger unit.
Right there.
And one guy dies and gets a suppression. All right.
All I got left is Veers. So.
All right. Yeah. At this point, all it was at this point was me trying to take activations off the table.
So there's that gone. There's Veers.
So Veers is still in play.
Gonna have him pull the suppression off these dudes here with his Inspire.
There's not a whole lot else for him to do.
Except take an aim and try and kill this one over here.
Why? What did Crosshair do to you? Poor Crosshair. Stop shooting Crosshair. Oh no, and you still have an aim token.
Yep, so I'm going to spin that for this.
All right, so my cover goes away because you are sharpshooter. Mm-hmm. So I got to make another 2 saves on poor Crosshair. Oh my goodness.
Pierce 1.
Is Pierce 1?
It's Pierce 1.
He's dead. So can't stop that. I'm out of active. Oh no, I got Obi-Wan left. All right, so we'll pull Crosshair off in a second. Obi-Wan's going to go, and he's going to make a very difficult decision here on what he wants to do. Let me make some measurements. I'll be right back. So I've decided to make a double move with Kenobi. He jumped over that terrain piece there just to get closer to the action. I did reactivate Force Push last turn. I don't really know if I need Force Push. You don't have any 1-pip cards left, do you?
I've only got a single 4.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think I need Force Push this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my Master of the Force to bring back my Force Reflexes, and that'll end Kenobi, and I think you're done as well.
Oh yeah.
So I will keep my dodge with my Vigilance, and we will go into turn 5. There's 2 turns left, and this game has become an utter mess. Turn 5, 2 turns left to go. Colin, what are you down to?
Standing orders, of course.
I'm going to go Attack of the Clones. 3 clone trooper units. No, I don't want to do it. It's too late. I already did it. So that sucks to be me. I'm not sure that's what I wanted to do. All right, let me shuffle my stack, and we'll get to the turn. So it occurs to me I played a really stupid command card. I should have played one that would let me guarantee Kenobi. I don't know why I didn't do that. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my stack. And I'm going to pull Kenobi.
Oh man.
Well, never mind. Life is good. I'm happy. I'm not sad anymore. I will like my life again. So I'll have to double move to fight the Death Troopers. So that's what I'll do. I'll double move. I do have charge, so I will still get to attack. Or I could actually that's basically all I can do. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move 1 to there, and then kind of come around to there, and you get to pile into me, sir.
Yep.
And we'll go to the pool. It's Kenobi time. Kenobi time. 3 red dice, 2 black dice, 2 white, because double rainbow plus tenacity equals good times, hopefully. And Pierce 2, critical 2. Holy terrible. Wow. 2 hits. 2 hits because the surge turns into a crit. I have no aims. It is Pierce 2, so you're just going to lose 2 guys.
Yep.
So you lose 2 guys, no suppression. You are stuck in melee with me. I will go ahead and use my Force Push to grab these silver stormtroopers over here and move them. I could move them right into Kenobi, or I could just kind of move them into a awkward. I'm throwing stuff. What did I hit? I hit a range ruler. I could push him into Kenobi, but then nobody else is shooting them this turn. Or I could push that Death Trooper further into the open and just go to town on people. No, I like that Death Trooper where he is. He's not happy. He's not happy. So we're gonna force push these guys just a little more into the open and make your life a little bit harder. And we'll recover our force push. We don't need to use our force reflexes. Alan, what do you got?
Stack. It's finally
Veers. Is it going to help?
Don't think so. Oh. So let's go ahead and get this guy running. So he's gonna go move 1, and he's gonna go 2.
Oh, this damage is supposed to be over there with a Kenobi.
Yep. So that's literally all Veers is doing.
He's just running.
Running.
Well, he's got a wound on him from earlier in the game, right?
Yeah, it's right back here.
Let's do the Saber Tank. Because that's the only thing in my stack, so we know it's coming. Let's do the Saber Tank. Let's give it a name token. And let's shoot. On the one hand, I don't want those stormtroopers getting a chance to shoot. On the one hand, Veers is slippery. Let's shoot everything into Veers.
Ouch.
We got our Arsenal too. We got our big gun. Everything into Veers. We're showing the Empire's Master of Tanks what the Master of Tanks looks like. Actually, the Saber Tank it's been okay. It hasn't done a tremendous amount this game, but it's been okay. We do have a name token. Oh, we didn't need it too much. We do have crit 3 total here. Reroll these 2. Colin, that's all of them.
Oh.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hits on General Veers.
9.
Because all those surges turned into crits because we had crit 3 and there were 2 surges in there.
7.
I don't know if we've ever rolled this many red dice at once.
Nope.
This is pretty exciting. How many does it take to kill him?
You only need 4 more.
1, 2, 3, 4. He is down.
Yay.
Wow, unbelievable. Okay, pull him off. Here's hoping we can actually finish this game. The camera's down to 15% power. So, Colin, next thing.
I'm just going to the stack, which is core unit.
Yep.
These guys here.
They can make a run for it, or?
For the safety, try to get some stuff done. Yep. We're gonna run.
So you do have enough moves to get them in my deployment zone. I actually have enough moves to get my Clone Soka guys to your deployment zone if I want to play this same game. Which is definitely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go to these Clone Soka guys. And let's see, because your deployment zone would be 1 out here in the middle, right?
Yep.
Do I have enough? That'd be 1, 2 moves would be about there. 3 moves would be about... Yeah, I've got enough if I do nothing but double moves to get in your deployment zone and force the tie. Or I could try and shoot you and be funny. I think the smart move is to force the tie because there's no way Kenobi's getting over there. So we're going to... Actually, we got to go around. So if we go around to there, a little extra space. Yeah, I mean, we still got enough. So we'll move first one to there. Colin, would you mark it with something?
Yeah, sure.
A dead guy's baser, maybe?
Yeah, that's just true.
So we'll call that the speed. We'll move around there. Go ahead and move them.
Okay, so...
And then we got that. Yeah, we've got enough to get into your deployment zone next turn. Well, my commander would be about there. So that's my double move. All right, it's your Death Trooper now, sir.
So can I either wail on Kenobi with a single close quarter?
Or use everything to step out of combat with him.
Yep, and I think that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, you monster.
Let's go. 1.
That's adorable that you think he's getting away. It really is.
Oh, no, he's probably not getting away.
Oh, he's 100% not getting away. All right, so there's not much to clear. Kenobi's going to use Vigilance to keep his defense. Let's just go ahead and play our cards here and get this last turn resolved. We know what you have to play. Who's your new commander, by the way?
Might as well go with this guy out here.
Okay, I'm playing General Kenobi. It's a 1-pip.
It's a 4-pip.
So we'll give the order to Obi-Wan. The stack is my other 2.
I'm actually going to give it right there because I know the Clone Trooper ain't making it.
So that's... maybe the Clone Trooper ain't making it.
Well,
oh, the Death Trooper. No, he's dead. Yeah. He just doesn't know it yet. So we're going to go to Kenobi. We know if you moved 2 2s, I have enough speed to run into you. Yeah. So Kenobi's going to double move into him. bring all this stuff with him, and wail on him with a lightsaber. Here's two. Another big dice roll from Obi-Wan. One hit kills this guy.
Yep.
He's very dead. He's very dead. All right, so Kenobi replenished his force reflexes, or his force push.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling you into me. Your turn, sir.
Okay, I can either run for it.
Oh, and it's the last turn of the game, so I'll use my force reflexes and get another dodge token.
Dang it, so punching you does absolutely nothing.
Probably not.
Yep.
Running does nothing either because you only get a single move.
You know what? Since I've lost this one anyhow, I'm just going to punch Kenobi with...
So we'll bring this guy into base to base there.
So I'm gonna,
you get all four guys here. Just roll it right down.
Just going to take the aim so they can...
Oh, no. Gonna aim and swing. Oh, no.
They do at least roll black die.
Was that 2 hits? 2 hits so far?
You're rolling those two.
They surge to hit.
3 hits.
I'm going to dodge 2 of them and roll defense on one of them. And it'll get cocked. Oh no, he takes a wound. He's actually got 1 life left. Kenobi is actually almost dead.
Punch him in the jaw, boys.
I know. Well, good thing this is the last turn. So flip their token. And this game's just going to close out with, I don't know where it is in the stack. It doesn't matter. They're just going to move into Colin's deployment zone. The objective was more guys in the deployment zone. They'd move more diagonal just to guarantee they're in. But we know that they're in. It's not a big deal. The game is going to be 1-0. It was a very, very close game. Honestly, I think if Kenobi didn't turn around and come back, you probably would have been able to pull that one out. 7 activations was not enough on my side, man. What did you take away from the game?
Took away... Maybe I need to make some adjustments. That was fun.
You didn't have, I didn't think you had a bad list. I thought it actually was pretty scary. That Death Trooper squad was frightening. The 2 speeder bikes were awesome.
I love the Death Troopers. I love the speeder bikes. The Stormtroopers, well, they died.
Well, your order priority might be a little better because Veers kept coming up so late in the stack he wasn't helping. And you had so many Vader command cards that once he died, you had nothing left.
Bingo.
So adjustments to your command deck might not be a bad idea, but your list itself was actually pretty good. I didn't hate it. So I would do a wrap up here, but we're getting low on power here on the camera. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Again, this was supposed to be our Cretoni Not a Podcast week, but we're doing a Star Wars Legion Battle Report instead. Hope you can forgive me for that. We'll pop up the Not a Podcast sometime in the near future. Thank you all for watching. It was good to get a game with you, Colin. Always good to see you.
Thanks.
Good game.
Always.
All right. Good night, everybody.